What's up guys, it's Dead Visual here, and today's video is going to be the top 5 things I hate about drivers. I've kind of done a video like this before. It's like, I hate bad drivers, that video if you guys remember it. There I was just talking about like some stuff that I hate, but this video will go more in depth of what I hate, like the top 5 things I hate people do. Alright, so the number one thing that I hate is drivers who are fucking impatient. I understand if you have like somewhere to go, somewhere to be, or something like that. But all right, fuck. Give me a minute. All right, that should be better. Hopefully you guys don't fall again. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, impatient drivers. I hate those kind of drivers that are always like in a rush and shit to get everywhere. Like, slow the fuck down, bro. Like, your life isn't worth an accident. Like, okay, say you have like a job interview you have to go to, and like it's really fucking important. Like, you're broke shit. You need to pay bills. You need to do whatever, feed your family. I understand that, but if you die in an accident because you're rushing, who the fuck is gonna pay it? Like, that makes no sense to me at all. Like, another example of that would be like, if you're behind somebody, they're doing the speed limit, they're doing like good and shit, and then some fucking asshole just starts honking at you or just starts like fucking swerving lanes just to get passed by you. Like, that's really fucking annoying. Like, not only are you putting your life at risk, but you're putting other people's life at risk. Like, that's fucking stupid. Just chill out, bro. The second thing that I hate about drivers, let's see. Alright, I'm not sure how many of you guys are gonna agree with this, but this gets on my nerves so fucking much, and at the same time it's funny to me. Creepers. I fucking hate creepers, but I like to fuck with them. Like, always when I'm coming back home from the gym, at this light right behind me, there's always, okay, it's a 2-lane street, but it merges into a 1-lane, but they don't have a sign that says like left only, right only, and 1 lane, so it's kind of fucked. But you know, that's not my fault. Like, I always go on the left lane because I just want to go straight, and some asshole is always on the right, and 9 times out of 10, well, 10 times out of 10 actually, they're always creeping because they know it's gonna merge into a 1-way street, and they fucked up. So there's always somebody there, and they're always trying to fucking like be slick and shit, and just try to, you know, creep up. So it's kind of yeah, I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. All right, anyways, there's always somebody like just creeping there, and I don't know why, but whenever they do that, something in my mind just tells me fuck with them. So all right, say they're like right here, like on the right side of me, and I see them creeping. I creep in just a little bit, and they like creep in a little bit more. Then it just keeps going on like that. It's like a fucking creep war or some shit until the light turns green. And like, every time that I've done this, the other person usually ends up in the middle of the fucking street. And like, why? Why are you in such of a hurry that you have to do that? Like, that doesn't make sense. Like, alright, I get their perspective that they're trying to like be first, but why? Why, bro? Alright, so the third thing that I hate about drivers would probably, well, I don't really hate this as much as other things, but it would probably have to be the misuse of turn signals, or no use of turn signals, matter of fact. This one doesn't really bother me that much, because I don't know if it's only with me, but when other people, like, say if I'm on the freeway and somebody's like trying to merge into my lane and they don't use a turn signal, 9 times out of 10 you can fucking sense it. Like, they start fucking speeding up right next to you, they start like kind of getting close to you and shit. Like, you can sense that shit. That's why it doesn't really bother me. But the thing I hate about it is people who turn on their right signal and go left. Like, alright, it's a rookie mistake or whatever, but it really gets on my nerves because most of the time I see that, it's a fucking Prius driver. Like, no hate on Prius drivers, but you guys are putting a bad reputation for yourself out there. And yeah, that's number 3. the fourth thing I hate. Shit, I forgot. All right, this is something that I hate so much. So this fourth thing, if you do this, stop, please stop. I fucking hate headphone users. Like, what in the right world would it be okay to use headphones while you're driving a car? Like, that makes no sense to me. Like, say something goes wrong with your engine, it starts ticking and shit, like it's loud as fuck. You can't hear it. You have headphones. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, it doesn't make no types of sense to me. Like, another scenario would be like, there's a fucking, like, a high-speed chase, and you're just there chilling. You can't hear shit because you got them headphones in. Like, what in the right? What the fuck? Like, who in the right mindset would drive with headphones? Like, that honestly makes no sense to me at all. Like, it gets me so mad to the point where I just, like, if I'm at a stoplight, I see somebody wearing headphones, I want to get the fuck off the car, snatch some headphones, drive over them, reverse over them, and just, like, while I'm doing all that shit, just look them straight in the eye and just be like, stop. I fucking hate it so fucking much. Alright, I think that was the fourth one. The fifth thing I hate about drivers would be people who fucking pass me. I fucking hate this so much because, okay, I wouldn't say I'm the best driver since I just got my license. Like, obviously I'm not a fucking pro, but I know what the fuck I'm doing. I respect the rules and shit, you know. If I'm like in a fucking highway going, like, it says go 45 miles an hour, the street is empty, you know, I kind of push the limit, I'll go 50 because why not? And still, after I'm doing that, there's assholes who still want to pass me. Like, why? Like, why? That makes no types of sense to me at all. Like, I understand if it was like, alright, say it was like a 3-lane street and shit, and you're in back of a fucking trailer, and I'm going 50, and the trailer's going 50. I understand if you want to pass me to, like, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. It just makes sense to me. I guess I'm gonna make this a top 6 because fuck it, why not? All right, so the sixth.
Say it with your chest, little ass nigga.
All right, the sixth thing I fucking hate about drivers is fucking road huggers. This story will always like fucking like stay with me. Like, I wasn't even there and it still stays with me. Like, I remember one time my girlfriend told me her and her aunt were, shit, I can make it. Ah, fucking Prius driver. Alright. Anyways, so this story always sticks with me because it was just so fucking funny. My girlfriend told me that when her and her aunt were like working or whatever, and they went to McDonald's or something, and you know how you drive away from McDonald's, right? And 9 times out of 10, you drive off to another street. Well, actually, 10 times out of 10. I don't know why I keep saying this 10 times out of 10 shit. Well, anyways, you get, like, when you drive off, you go into a street. People who fucking block the intersection to get out, you guys are fucking assholes. Like, this story, I don't know, it just sticks with me. Like, her aunt and my girlfriend and her aunt were laughing, like, cracking up, like, I don't even know why. But they were just cracking up. And some fucking asshole just blocks the intersection. And I guess the lady thought they were laughing at them. So the lady just, like, not trying to be mean or anything, but it's like this overweight, like, woman. Like, probably, like, she told me it was probably, like, 300-400 pounds and shit. She rolls down her window, like, calm as fuck. Alright, so I'm pretty sure my girlfriend told me the windows were tinted. So you can't see shit. So she starts rolling down her, here, I'm just gonna show you what it was like. Like, pretend I'm a 400-pound overweight woman. This is how it went.
First off, fuck your bitch in the click you claim. West side when we ride, come equipped with game.
And I don't know why, but I imagined that, and that shit is so funny to me. Like, like, they weren't laughing at her, but she thought that they were, I guess. And I don't know, that's just like fucking hilarious. Like, the way it happened, the way she told me it happened and everything, it was fucking lit. But yeah, if you're somebody who fucking hugs the road and shit, fuck you. Stop that shit. It's annoying. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this top 5/6 things I hate about drivers. It's been our visual. If you like this video, make sure to like this video. If you're new here, subscribe. And that's about it. See you guys.
A car pulls up, who can it be? A fresh El Camino rolling Kilo G. He rolled down his window and he started to say, it's all about making that GTA.